Bum, 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 bum. Okay, think that's good. That's good enough. Welcome to the stream. Let's continue. Let's do this. I'm doing our daily drawings. Our daily drawings. Our daily warm-ups. Hope you're ready to draw. Or maybe just drawing something for yourself. Drawing something for yourself. Maybe drawing your original character, or maybe you do anatomy studies. Or you do something else, I don't know. Relaxing, chilling. Today is, what day is actually? It's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Almost the end of the month again, let's go. Alrighty, the end of the month. March. Now we're going this. Now we're going for April now. 1st April, April Fool's jokes. I'm doing fine. What about you? I haven't done anything today, so might as well do that today. Been a bit lazy today. Been a little lazy today, but I also started finally. I finally got everything for my skincare routine. Let's go. I finally got my cleanser, my moisturizer. Let's go. Love to see that. I can do skincare routine and see how good it works. Because I have some blackheads on my nose that I have to kind of like get rid of. This guy, I don't know, man. I just want to have like a healthy skin. It's just really like you can hide everything behind clothing, right? But you can't really hide your skin, you know. If you have a lot of pickles, a lot of like, you know, if you don't treat your skin well, it's like what's called like a nice, like it shows how you treat yourself kind of thing, you know. You can hide that, you know. Wear a mask. Yeah. True, but do you want to wear a mask all the time? I don't think so. You know, instead of like, you know, find all the ways to, you know, hide your skin, why not just care about your skin, you know? I might look like I might look like chopped, but you know, even if I look chopped, it's never a bad idea to try to unchop yourself, you know, try to look better. Or just have like a healthy skin, you know. And it starts with, you know, drinking water every day, taking care, eating the right things. And then you can think about fashion and design, you know. I think if you if you have like a healthy skin, know how to dress well, and you smell nice, honestly, you're actually better than I think maybe 50 or 60% old man, honestly. Maybe even more. That's what I'm trying to, I guess, get better at. And that's not for men, also for women in general, you know. Making some effort for yourself, you know. Don't let yourself hang in the rain or something like that. Don't let yourself hang in the rain. Second, I have 2% magnet. I don't know if that's sad or like, are you okay, bro? You wanna talk? uh, you wanna talk about that? I mean, you don't have to do like go crazy, you know. Little steps is also like all you need, man. It's about the little steps you do every day, you know. It accumulates over time, and you'll be surprised how much you've done over like a month or like a year. Consistency and I don't know, hard work. You gotta work, you know. I gotta work, man. But yeah, taking care of yourself, skincare. Woohoo. See how my skin looks after like a week, a month, a year. If the products are good for me or not, or if I get like skin irritation or something like that. Also, my skin is now smooth, man. And I think if I'm able to get, like, you know, the blackheads off from my nose, damn man. Handsome boy am I, bro. What the fuck? Handsome boy. Well, I don't know. Skincare. See what is there. I mean, after 1 year face reveal, I don't know. Yeah, video face reveal, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I probably won't be doing a face reveal because I want to keep myself more like, I guess, the person on the internet and the person in the real life, like more separate, I would say. Like I make a VTuber and then. Because I don't know, I really want to do like VTubing. But not really like the whole thing with VTuber or something, more like, I don't know, I just want to create something like that. Just for fun. Just for fun, and then, I don't know, doing some animation on the side, you know. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Man, even like, right now I think nobody wants to be a VTuber anymore, I think. I heard like the demand sunk a little bit. So there's that. It's just for me, I guess. I'm not gonna become like a professional rigger or something like that. That's what I wanna be. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know, maybe I will give rigged VTubers away maybe one day. Just for the heck of it, man. I'm not so sure. Probably a cool one, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make a cute wife. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, then there's that. I guess I'm like on my what's called self-care, self-improvement arc, kind of. Working out. Try to get like a nice sleep schedule. Get like a good sleep rhythm going on. All those healthy stuff, man. Eating healthy. Although I didn't do anything today, but you know, I didn't eat anything healthy today, and I didn't drink healthy today. So there's that. I'm slipping, but it's just something what I want to do. In reality, I was drinking Coca-Cola, you know. Oh, man, I have to work on that stuff. Ba, ba, ba. Informative Coca doctor, I guess so, yeah. Keep the doctor away. 1 year later, guys, I have diabetes. Oh no. No more sugar for me, guys. Did I actually say that in the Discord? Yeah, I did say that. No more of that stuff anymore. Dun, dun. Bam, bam. Okay. Okay, that's good enough for the warm-up. A 20-minute warm-up sounds about right, I would say. Well, let's go. Let's continue with the hand drawings. Let's go. More hands. Now they're holding something, which is, I guess, interesting. Man. Man. I probably will remember this exercise very fondly, I would say. Once I've finished everything, I'll be like, damn man, this was not that bad, honestly. It was not that bad. Right now I have, I guess, the time of my life, I guess. Funny enough. Oh boy, drawing hands. Because I guess once you master everything, then there's really nothing else to do. I mean, you can always evolve as an artist, but you know, the fundamentals never change. War never change, you know. War never change. War never changes. Can anyone master everything? I would say you can master the fundamentals, but you can never really master art in general, I would say. I guess with mastery, I mean just like you don't struggle anymore. Like you can draw a perfect hand from your memory with ease, kind of thing, you know. You don't struggle so much anymore. What that's I would call like mastery, you know. It's like a random Tuesday for you, you know, just a normal Tuesday. You have to draw like an illustration. Well, you do that in like in under like 2 hours, and it's like a masterpiece, and it'd be like, yeah, it's just like another day for me, you know. It's just another day in the office, bro. Right now I'm with the struggling and all this stuff. I think that's gonna be nice, actually. Gonna have like, I guess, fond memories. I mean, you've done this so many times. I mean, the thing is, you have done so many times like hands. Like, imagine you're drawing for 20 years or 30 years already. Like, the amount of how many times you already draw a hand or like draw a box or like, you know, done this thing already. You'll be like, yeah, it's just like this, and there you have it, guys. You'll be like, yeah, whatever, man. It's another day from me in the office, you know. I mean, there's more to life than only drawing, you know. There's more to life than only like get better at art and, you know, be an art god or whatever, man. There's more to life. Maybe you want to have a family, or like, I don't know, you want to see the world, or you want to do something different. Or you want to go back to drawing, you know, it's just... It's up to you, man. It's up to you. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Well, right now, I think that's like I think the struggle moments, or like the thing you kind of like, yeah, you want to get better. I think that's like the best moments right now. I just need a job that can make my life comfy and good at drawing. Make your life comfy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I want my life to be comfortable, actually. Just because comfort kind of destroys growth, you know? You won't grow it as much. You won't be like... You want to develop as much as you want to be, maybe. Because, you know, growth comes only with with being uncomfortable and doing things you're not familiar with, you know? This is where real growth comes, you know? Comfort in the sense of money. I guess, okay, that sounds alright. In that sense, I know. I guess in there, not worrying about... I guess you mean like financially independent, right? Like you don't have to worry about money anymore. Like you're not like super rich, like multi-billionaire or something, but you don't... You're rich, so you don't really have to worry about money. Like I think you have like... If you have like $100 million or something like that. $100 million. It's not like... It's like for multi-billionaire or trillionaires, it's just, no, change for them, cheap change. But for you, it's like, yeah, I'm like, no. What's it called? Financially independent, you know? Our monster, the poor dream, the rich also dream of money. They all want money, man. Everybody wants money. Money! Money brings the world around. The poor dream of rich and the rich also dream of something is right here. Right, I don't know. I guess the difference between the poor and the rich is the poor... no. Don't take action, I guess. Doesn't take risk. That's maybe the more of the story. I don't know. Or made like, you know, financial poor decisions by, you know, investing in crypto and saving and putting all the life saving in it. And then getting scammed. And then be like, oh no. Getting scammed for a dream that will never come. I mean, that's why lottery exists, right? Like the chance getting like the $1 million lottery ticket kind of thing, or 100 million. It's really like, its probability is very, very like low that you very low that you kind of get it, but it's nice to dream about that, you know. We should have read, yes. So true. All better read, and then if not, then, you know, that's it, guys. That's it, guys. Was a good run, guys. That's it. Lost everything. uh, that's the moral of the story. Moral of the story: you have to keep gambling until you can until you win, right? Yeah, okay, no, welcome. Keep gambling until you finally win, right? Oh, this is more... Okay. Made that a little bit wrong here. But yeah, welcome. But yeah, don't, I don't know, don't do crypto, or maybe do crypto with, like, safety. Maybe, like, experimenting with it, I guess, is the best way to say it. Because I think crypto is, like, I mean, crypto itself is not really, like, something bad. It's just, like, it's a lot of scammers out there that's trying to get your money by, you know, investing in some, like, shitcoin or something like that. Invest in shitcoin, baby. And then be like, oh no. Sounds like a reasonable thing to do, guys. But I would say people are like really like, I don't know, desperate measures. So they will do anything, even if it's like they knowing it's a scam kind of thing. Hoping maybe it's not. Clinging on that dream. Only to get woken up by reality and someone has scammed you and be like, oh no. I mean, that's happened a lot of people, you know. I mean, I think, do you guys know like CoffeeZilla? Very like popular YouTuber who covered about those scams. Or like Zootopia from what's Logan Paul? Zootopia scam, if you can remember that. I think there's even like a website that states like how long it has it been since Logan Paul didn't pay the victims the money back. But also like you can't be, this is really like, I'm morally, I don't know, if you're kind of like getting scammed by something like that, even knowing this could be like a scam, it's very hard to defend people like that. Like, bro, you should have known the better. The NFT scams, yeah, that too. Like, not only NFT, but yeah, that too. That too, man. And I was like, the people who became rich after doing a scam or something like that, like throwing the money away by the most stupidest thing. Stupidest. Because it's like one way to like a skill to learn like how to make money, but I think there's also like another skill how to keep your money, you know, by not spending it like by spending like on stupid shit, which a lot of people do normally. You should like, I guess the best way to utilize your money is, again, take the whole money, put a little bit of saving, and the rest you should invest in something that's maybe like profitable. In stocks, but like more secure stocks. And boom, money. And then let it compound. I think compounding is really like the most important part. The earlier you begin with like the stock market or like trying to invest in stuff, the better you are in the long run. Like the only reason like why Warren Buffett, for example, is so rich is because of compounding. Bro, it's been compounding for so long that's it's like kind of exponential, bro. That's why he's so goddamn rich, man. I mean, he's also like a good investor, but the really like unsung hero is just really compounding interest. Compounding interest. So if you have the, I don't know, the opportunity to invest, then do that. If you have the opportunity to invest, invest. But in what you should invest, that's different. That's something you have to inform yourself. Is this financial advice? I don't know, not really. It's more like people should do this in general, you know. Kind of missing out and stuff like that. Missing out of that. But who knows, maybe not to make it like really like, now what's called dramatic, but apparently we found AGI, which is like, I don't know, artificial intelligence, but super smart kind of thing. So that's kind of cool though. But I'm not sure if that's really true. Just got like that from like TikTok, so I the credibility could be like, you know, could be something not that really great. AGI and all that stuff. Honestly, maybe we should not I don't know, like lately I'm thinking, should I watch the news, you know? Because every time I like watching the news, like my mental health kind of dips every time I'm watching the news. I'm like, is it worth it, bro? Should I be rather be ignorant rather instead of watching the news? I mean, it's good to know what's going on in the world, but also like, the world is just on fucking fire, man. The world is on fucking fire, bro. The world is on fire. The goddamn world is on fire. But maybe you should just embrace the chaos. Maybe we should go ape shit or something like that. Embracing the chaos. Alright. Embracing the chaos. What do you guys think? Am I too depressed? What do you guys think? Maybe that's not something you want to hear on the stream. Okay, but it makes also kind of sense. But it's just me yapping. So don't take anything so serious what I'm saying. Alright, nice. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Something here, there. But how is your day going? uh, uh, Hope everything is fine. Hope you have a great day. Maybe even like a fantastic day. Maybe you're gonna save the world, you know? Hmm? Gonna save the world. Okay, nice. But we are back on the hand drawing grinds. Hand drawing grind, let's go. Something like here. No, I should do the trick. Oh. Mm-hmm. Embrace the chaos. Or maybe not embrace the chaos. Maybe fight the chaos. Mm-hmm. Bam bam, bam 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 bam. Let's see. Oh. Oh, we don't see the. Okay. Alright, alright. It's a little bit different, huh? It's a little bit different. This is more like straight lines. Yeah, it's more straight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right. We see the palm there, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, nice, nice. Okay, nice. It's a little bit down there, okay. Yeah. But should be like here. Yeah, makes sense now. This is the palm, and then this is the... Okay. But next one. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. We open a box, man. We open a box and there might be a surprise. A surprise that might change your life. You almost have enough frames to make a box opening animation. Funny enough that you said I did like, I think one stream like 1,000 boxes. I don't know if you were there, but I did that. Never again. Holy shit, this was torture. Never again. Oh, maybe one day. Who knows? A good practice. At some point, I just didn't want to do anything anymore. Like, didn't want to draw more boxes. Didn't want to draw more boxes, man. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? No more box. Honestly, I don't mind actually the exercise. Sometimes I just exaggerate things. Like, oh my god, it hurts so much, although it doesn't hurt that much, you know. Sometimes I do some exaggeration to make it more entertaining than it actually is. For I am an entertainer at heart, right? Or am I? Are you entertained? Is this an entertainment pool? Entertainment pool. So exciting. So exciting to watch somebody draw. You're an artist, bro. Harry, you're an artist. Fun spot I have in the giant box. I mean, yeah, that's... I remember that. Apparently, there's maybe one episode that actually explains what happened in the box. I think. Like, I watched like a YouTube video about it. Was very interesting, I would say. Do you remember anything from this video? Not at all. But I know it exists, so maybe check it out. Maybe you find it, but I probably don't watch it. I think it kind of ruins the episode for you if you actually watch the secrets behind it. The secret behind the Krabby Patty. The secret of the Krabby Patty. No, I think like a cartoon like SpongeBob will never exist ever again, I think. This show was just a generational show, I would say. Even to this day, we are kind of like memeing in SpongeBob memes. Honestly, like one of those kind of things won't come back. Like a generational cartoon. I mean, Smiling Friends was like one of them, but then I was like, I don't know. Oh, Charlie Chaplin. Actually, yeah. In that sense, yeah, actually, we're true. That's true. That's so true. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that's what came closest to it, I would say. But yeah, it ended also, which is unfortunate. But I don't know, maybe it will come back, who knows? It's always like, you can always hope. Because even like animes that you think, okay, Bleach or something like that will never come back, and then here's 100-year Blood War. Have fun, guys, you know. Ain't no way Bleach is back after how many years? 16 years? Hell yeah. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? Okay, so. Oh, okay. After so many years, my favorite anime is back. I mean, Bleach is not my favorite anime, but it's a good anime. It's a decent show. Of old IPs. I mean, scary. I guess so. I mean, I'm happy that we see a little Bleach, you know. I see a little Bleach. But I guess being original is kind of hard, you know. It's rather easier to, like, you know, having like IP that already works, and then honestly, let's make another season of that one. I think what's the most audacious thing I have seen is like Rent a Girlfriend, like brother, how many seasons this thing called? I'm bro. Brother. They can't get me away with it. That's not fair. It's not fair. It's no fair. Rent a Girlfriend, another season. Hell yeah, man. Or like do like remasters of other animes. The remastered things. Yeah. Rent a Girlfriend. But hey, it is popular, so there's a market for that for sure. So there's that. Personally speaking, I stopped with the first season. I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. But back to originality, I mean, yeah, there are a lot of IPs that get resurrected, but there's also like couple gems that are actually original that will come out. I think this year. Like there's like one anime or like manga that got an anime adaptation. It's really original. It's like what's it called again? It's like the again, it's a magic anime. There's a day in life, really. On that manga author, it's better now. Okay. Day on the life. I mean, hey, that's very private, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. Day in a life. But hey, if it makes if it makes money, then I guess you can't really hate the guy, you know. He found like an infinite money glitch. Here another season. Another season. The infinite money glitch, baby. But to be fair, I can't do this, so I don't know if I'm able to, you know, criticize him that, so... I haven't done like a hit manga, so who am I to judge? I haven't done that. I mean, there's a lot of manga artists for sure. They want to make it big and then fail, miserable. And then I have to work as a, it's called, salesman, salary, job. I wonder if that's like a common thing that happens. Or you just become homeless, you know? You all betted everything on red and then, well, everything falls apart. Maybe that's actually a good story, not gonna lie. Maybe it's the premise is like a manga artist or like somebody who wants to be a manga artist fail, miserable, and has to find a way to make a living, but also not giving up on his job, on his dream job. I know you bring homelessness almost everywhere. It's like deep concern for you. Kind of if shit hits the fan, I think I probably would able to live comfortably for 1 year and then be probably homeless. Like if like shit thing shit hits the fan, then yeah, like I have like concerns for that. That's why I'm trying to get better at art, so like I can know, or like get better at content creation or something like that. But it's like also I don't know, I have like problems with that too because I'm also like kind of what's called self-destruction kind of thing. So there's that. So I have like a lot of issues. Let me say that. That I have to work on it. I have to work on it. But yeah. But I think that's like a nice premise, honestly. A homeless person who wants to become a manga artist fails miserable and became homeless. And then on the what do we look for? We look for the like the main focus would be like despite being homeless, still keeping up his dream, you know, still trying to fulfill his dream despite all the setbacks. Content creation, better to be an art teacher, to be honest. Content creation requires an unreal level of dedication. I mean, yeah, I should handle the bridge, yeah. Face reveal, you know, with my beautiful skin, because now I have like skincare, like a nice skincare routine, you know. Hey guys. I mean, to be fair, that's like, you know, a lot of actually homeless people do live stream things. Because in the end of the day, you got nothing to lose, you know. They're already like down there. They're already down there. But yeah, like I mean, I have a lot of courses, and I think if I'm able to like learn them like from a memory, I probably can teach that also the stuff also, which is kind of nice. Uh, Hello, welcome, welcome. But that's that, man. But yeah, skincare routine. Let's go. God mind. Let's see if it looks if I look good in like I don't know in a month or 2 months or like maybe 3 weeks. I don't know how long you should take skincare until you see like results. Probably like a month or two until you see like results. That's good enough. And then I don't know. The story plot point is just yeah, trying to keep his dream as a manga despite being homeless, or trying to survive. And then maybe characters here and there. You're like, oh my god, that's so cool. I mean, I also like a real. I don't know, I want to like also write stories, kind of like in the story mood too. Like, I can't remember like I can't remember a thing. What's going on there? I know when it's just some. Now, honestly, I would say, how was Andy when he sees someone with a sun green screen wall? Hell yeah, man! Give me that sun green wall. I need that nice skin. I mean, it's not bad to have like sunscreen, you know. It's actually very important. Like the damage we can get, damage your skin get because of the, because of the sun is kind of crazy. Have you guys seen like the results, like the what's called truck drivers? Yeah, truck drivers. There's like a truck driver who had like always like one side of the skin like sun and the other skin not sun. The sun was not shining, and then like the comparison is kind of crazy. Possible, always try to wear like sunscreen if possible. Sun in the screen, you know, sun in the screen. Maybe I can maybe find that out. Let me see. Truck driver, sun damage face. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, there we have it. Copy. You remember, like, look at this, man. That's crazy. Like, only because one side was on the sun. Like, take care of like that. Like, if you have the chance, maybe if you have time. Sun is dangerous sometimes. Ugh. All right, next one. Deadly laser. I mean, yeah. That's why, if you don't want to look I guess if you don't want to look ugly, so maybe take care of your take care and take some sunscreen, guys. Can never hurt, you know. Can never hurt, and also like saves you from like skin cancer too. So there's only good things if you do actually taking sunscreen every day. Sun in the screen, baby, you know. I love to see that. Because instead of like, you know, trying to hide everything with makeup, you know, having a natural good skin goes a long way, man. Goes a long way. I mean, you just, maybe just healthy skin, you know, healthy skin. Healthy skin, you know. I'm a hard believer that if you take care of your skin, then the skin takes care of you. I mean, looks maxing is then really like it's already like toxic. Like, you know, having a healthy skin and like having like the most perfect skin, this is like a different. Like, I just want to have like a healthy skin, you know. I don't want to have like, you know, the most crisp skin ever, you know. Getting all those expensive kind of things going, like, nah, like, don't look, don't look me with those guys. Nah, hell no. The fuck. I think it's good to take care of yourself, like with the looks maxing kind of thing. I think that's kind of good, but I think those guys are taking like, you know, things too far in my opinion. I think it's like because if it's like it's a lifestyle at that point, right? Like at that point, because you do try not to get any sugar or like trying to get any carbs, so you have like, I don't know, your skin is not so bloated and stuff like that. So you look crisp all the time. But I don't know if it's worth it, you know? Like, I guess it looks nice, but then again, I think everybody has to like weigh their lifestyle, each and every one, if that makes sense. Like, if do I want to do like the whole 9 yard? Do I want to look clean AF? And if the answer is yes, then okay, then go for it, bro. No, the thing is just looks maxing is just very toxic. That's my personal opinion. It's also like a self-improvement. If people take things too far, I mean, it's good to improve yourself every day a little bit, but then make your whole life everything about improving yourself is a little bit excessive. I think what's really missing is just really balance. I think people really just have that like that ADHD thing, I guess, or like, I don't know, like everything or nothing, you know. Why not both, you know? Why not balance? Why don't we have both, you know? Have a nice balance. But that's difficult, you know? Difficult stuff many people don't want to do, you know? If it's difficult, then most likely a lot of people won't do it. Because if it's easy, then everybody would do it, right? If it's easy, everybody would goddamn do it. But yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Balance is the key. God damn it, man. But to be fair, like one of the couple looks max, like damn, that looks clean, you know. That shit look clean though, man. That shit look clean. But I don't think I will ever do well, looks maxing, probably. Yeah, something like that. Nah, close enough. This is some almost smaller, but otherwise, let's go. We take those. We take those. Have you guys tried look maxing or like ever thought about doing look maxing? Okay, this is my look maxing era now, guys. I'm gonna be so ripped and so handsome. Like, god damn it, I'm gonna hide my life. But every time I look at my mirror, I'm like, I'm a god, bro. I'm a god. And nobody is going against me. Look at me. Look at those perfect jawline. I'm gonna effing mug you. Get real, bro. Get real. Get effing real. But honestly, you don't have to do much, honestly. It's just little things, maybe, you know. Don't drink too much soda. Drink more water. Eat your veggies, you know. Eat your veggies. But also sleep a little bit, you know. You don't have to do it every time. Sometimes you sleep and that's normal, you know. Sometimes you just eat like a double cheeseburger, you know, and then sometimes you drink a Coca-Cola. But I think the most important part is just balance. Then just go back to like eating veggies again, you know. Eating your goddamn, what the fuck is that? Eating your veggies. And I guess that's the point, you know. And you should not be like sad that you eat a burger or something like that. That's just what the fuck are you doing? Being sad that you kind of broke the cycle, broke the streak. It's okay, man. Just get back up again and try again, you know. What's the saying? It's about how many times you get up rather than how long you're gonna stand there, you know. Yeah, boy, welcome, welcome. It's all about that. It's about getting knocked down and then standing up again. What's the saying? Even the purest heart or strongest heart will break sometime, someday. And you'd be like, Annie, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll be like, I don't know, man, I'm just yapping. Sometimes I'm just yapping. Even the strongest heart or the strongest spirit will fall. The most important part is just getting back up and, yeah, try again, you know. Dario, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. It's gonna be even more W art when I'm actually much better. So what's in the box? Well, that's the thing, you know. Maybe there's a cat, or maybe there's no cat, you know. Because the Schrödinger's cat. Schrödinger's cat, brother. You know, maybe there's like maybe there's a cat, you know. I don't know how to draw a cat. Maybe there's a cat there, you know. Oh, man, let's see. That's correct. Like the box is correct, but then everything else is wrong. Schrödinger's cat, baby. That's in the box. Is GBF? Oh no, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Honestly, yeah, you can see here. Can I have them this one there with this? Maybe like here. I think that should do the trick. GB Enfield. I've seen like one where she's really big and there's like a military trying to take her down and she's like it destroys everything. And that's cute. That's cute. That thing is cute. I also where's the okay? There's the right mic. Penguin Goo Goo Gaga against Schrödinger's cat. But man, like my skin is also so smooth, man. I really like that. Like moisturizer, kind of W, man. Moisturizer, kind of W, man. Andy finally finds out what moisturizer is. Let's go, baby. After how many years? 27 years. Let's go, baby. We take those, man. We take those. A moisturizer. You got a friend in me. No, I think that's good enough. Maybe when I like with the homeless, maybe I find like my new best friends, you know. A story about the unlikely friendship, you know. We can go back to the manga artist who becomes homeless and he finds like his best friends there. Hell yeah. Jeremy Fragrance, hell no. I mean, to be fair, Jeremy Fragrance is, I think, a definition of like when perfume goes a little bit mental, I guess. if you if you obsess a little bit too much on like how you smell kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, like it's good to smell good, but there's like things like again with balance again. It's all about balance. People really like again go all 100%. Maybe he find like somebody in the homeless person story. Maybe there's like somebody who actually does perform. Like there's somebody who made a business and the business failed. This is a little bit too like here. And the business failed. Now they had to like sell everything, go bankrupt. I mean that's kind of actually nice. Like I like a lot of failures, you know. Or like maybe somebody. It's like a whole like there's like a failed CEO, a failed writer, and then the thing is that the unlikely story is that because of all the things that happened there, he's able to make like a really cool manga. And then he's able to hire everybody. The end. That would be kind of like cool, like an unlikely story. Story writes itself, man. The story writes itself. Story goddamn writes itself. Okay, let me see actually. This is just more no, for short, okay. It's more for short, right? It reminds me of like those at the beginning Sora AI movies from Disney. But he's homeless. I guess so. I mean, I think that already exists. I think there's a couple stories I wanna drop with for sure. Like you know what I'm kind of missing. I want to have like a manga story where the villain is a hero kind of thing. I'm kind of missing that, you know. That kind of trope, like actually he's a villain, but he's kind of forced to save the world kind of thing. I miss that kind of trope. I want that trope be there. Can we get that? Thank you very much. Gonna eat that shit like crazy. Like he's a villain, but he's supposed to be a good person, you know? He's supposed to be a good person. Okay, let me see. I mean, yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's okay. Next one. Next one. I don't know, maybe he becomes... Maybe he finds a job, you know? Maybe he finds a job. And then, I don't know, lives a happy ever after life. But that's the thing is a boring story, I would say. Just like a dude that goes to school, goes to college, finds a job, finds a wife, has 2 kids, and are happy married after, you know? That's like the classic story. Yeah, it's a bit boring, right? It's like I think everybody like kind of like strive to that kind of thing. Where's the action? Where's the drama? Drama. But maybe you don't need the drama. Maybe some people need that actually. Maybe a comfy anime. A comfy story actually. Maybe that's something what people nowadays need. Maybe I should do like a story about that. Just very boring, but maybe nowadays because the world is kind of going crazy. I like a story like that would be kind of nice. This is wrong. A comfy anime. That's probably like that. I mean, there's a demand for everything, you know. I guess the most difficult part would be like finding like a thing that everybody likes, but that's already like very difficult. Or most people like. Oh, well, it takes so much time to like draw that shit. Holy shit. A little faster. Maybe I'm gonna stream today 4 hours or something like that. Holy moly. Because how long the fuck does that take me to do? Like, I want to do this and then I want to do like another illustration drawing. I want to draw Oguri cap. I want to draw the Oguri in the caps. I want the Oguri cap, man. Then try to draw that, I would say. Finding a nice pose. And then boom, let's go, baby. It's also wrong. Should be like there. Why is this so... That's so stupid. Yeah, it's only here actually. Bam bam. One, two. One, two. Where's that? That's there. But yeah, I guess if you kind of like, you know, summarize my whole streams is about being homeless, skincare, and maybe the end of the world and death, you know. That actually encapsulates my stream very well, actually. What topics are we gonna discuss today, you know? And taking care of yourself, you know. What's on the menu today? Oh boy, we love that. Alright. It's also wrong, man. The degree is wrong here. It should be like this. There. Yeah, that's much better. And some people listen to my app. I forgot about. Forgot about that, man. Yeah, nice. Okay. Always correct. It's just like, yeah, I kind of yeah, I knew something was wrong. So like here. An unlikely story. But yeah, I know, like I think it's a good exercise. Have like a premise and then figure out like what you want to do. Like what you want to focus on the premise. And became a dermatologist. What's not also dermatologist is like the skincare guy, right? Dermatologist again. Oh yeah. Ends up founding a kingdom, yeah. Lepers with his skincare tips. Founding a kingdom, yeah. Then this is like the whole thing about this whole manga is explaining how to actually take care of your skin, and then the problem that rising are like exactly those problems. A kingdom of beautiful people, yeah, exactly. The whole thing about the societies, like if you're ugly, you're worthless or something like that, which is kind of sad. I don't want to do that. Like if I have like, I would say instead of making like a saying that ugly people are worthless, more like make the ugly people like take care of themselves, and you know what's like a beautiful ugly swan or something like that. You know what I mean? Make that shit beautiful, you know? No, I'd be like, no amount of ugliness can't, no, defeat me, you know? I will make you beautiful if you like it or not, kind of thing, you know? JJK, yeah, exactly. With this moisturizer, he activates his skin pores so he doesn't feel any dry, which includes that he now has a very smooth skin, which allows him. I mean, like, where's the, uh, we have like JJK, explained music, OST, let's see. Is this one? Is this one there? What's the music for that? Is this one? No, it's not loading. Come on, man. Why does it take that so long? No, that's not really it. Which what's the music again for JJK? Explain music. I don't know if you know the music, maybe send it in the Discord. I can hear a word. Come on, man. That's not. uh, it's not how it's supposed to be. I'm not saying ugly people are worthless. It's just like, oh damn. I'm saying that no matter how ugly you are, I can make you beautiful. That's what I'm saying, you know. I am not giving up on you. That's what I'm saying. Not not all ugly people are worthless. That's a crazy statement, man. That's a crazy. The crazy thing is then, like, if people say that and they are ugly themselves, like that's crazy. That's crazy. He didn't even deny it. Oh, there, thank you, thank you. What's that one? Exactly. Now we have the skincare routine. You know what? You take 3 sips of oil, then you put it on your skin, and then what you do is you smooth the skin very slowly. You see the pores open up, and skin and oil can go in there. As you can see, this is. This is so stupid, bro. This is stupid, man. I even don't know about much of skin. It's just like I know a little bit, and that's it. And that's it, man. I'm just preaching, man. I'm just preaching. Clip it. Oh, it's gonna be like really nice. And then try when people come like, yeah, do you see that? You quote that you know. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. In their own way. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hopefully that helps me. The crazy like, you know, the crazy thing is like people will actually like have that personality. Which is kind of crazy. There are people who think like ugly people are like, you know, are not worth that much, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say, man. You're crazy for that. You're crazy. Expansion skincare. Yeah, taking care of yourself. Domain expansion. Take care of yourself. What happens in my domain? You just started drinking water, 1 gallon of water, eating veggies, have like a healthy sleep schedule. Couldn't be me, right, guys? Oh, yes, that could be you, man. It could be you, man. That could be you, man. I think a cool villain power a vampire used for good would be to puppeteer people, but you end up fixing their lives. That's an interesting premise, not gonna lie. But what would be a cool villainous powers? I don't know if puppeteering like a villainous power. I guess it's more like manipulating other people, right? In that sense. Forcing his deadbeat dad to visit his family against. Oh, that would be kind of crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's like saying things he actually didn't mean to. Like, you know, he's actually like the deadbeat father is actually like a really horrible human being. But actually, like the puppeteer makes him say things that the family like wants to hear so much from him. And he they're crying and stuff like that, and he'd be like, "Fuck Mariah, bro, what is this shit?" That's a kind of like a cool premise, yeah. Spend his game money on his family, yeah, yeah. And I guess he's trying his best to kind of like get out of the puppeteer. That's like an interesting concept, not gonna lie. Maybe you make a story out of it. That's an interesting concept. Eventually he realizes he's happy and stays that way. I guess so, but I think we can make it like more. We can make it more miserable that he knows he stays happy, but I guess the twist is he wants to stay there. You know, the twist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The twist that he wants that because he thinks he's not good enough. He's not like, no, enough for the family actually. And the whole reason why he has like this whole self-deprecating like destruction is because it's about him not seeing as like worthy for the family. Oh, that's like we're cooking here, you know. This is more like a story about self-worth. That's why he treats his family poorly, because in the end of the day he wants the family to be disliked, like he wants to be disliked. Man versus self-destruction, exactly. Oh, that shit is buzzing. Like, we cooking here with the writing. And then we explore like why did that happen? What like a flashback. Oh, okay, that's nice here. Yeah, okay, too big here. And like the flashback, how did that happen? Or how did this self-worth doesn't happen? Like happen is just like a flashback about his family or like his parents and what they did him to it. It's like I don't know, maybe it's like a therapy session in that sense, you know. It's basically like a therapy session in that sense. And I guess dealing with trauma in that sense. And the puppeteer realized this, you know, that he's like, you have to face your trauma, man. And in the end of the day, like, you know, an RFA therapist that forces clients to fix their lives. I mean, I think that already exists. Like, I think there's YouTube shorts or a YouTube video about that too, actually. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that's like interesting. That's interesting. It's very unlikely to see something like doing that. Oh. But yeah, it's a nice premise. I guess what we need to do, whatever. It's cool to get. Design principle. Design principle. That's what it was. Design principle. That's what I was looking for. We have the premise, and now we have like we need the design principle. Basically, like what's the focus on the premise, you know? It can be like human relationship or like the aftermath or like certain situation that you're gonna focus. Or like more like what's the thematic here? We can focus on like the puppeteer and the man, or we can focus on the family. We can focus on about his feelings, you know, about his character. Damn, this should write itself, man. That's kind of crazy. That should write itself. I guess if it's a really good story, then the thing will really write itself. You don't really have to do much. And we are like not really like crazy writers, man. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I guess it will be like 4 hours stream, I guess. 4 hours stream. New page chapter or maybe mini arcs where we slowly learn more about the puppeteer. Yeah, that could also be a way. This could be also a way to, I mean, no, tell the story. Tell the story. Or we make it like, I don't know, we can go crazy and start with the ending or something like that. Like, we see the beginning, why it has to be me, you know, and then you see the puppeteer. Well, it's about you. I mean, in the end of the day, like, why is that puppeteer doing that? It's also a good question. What's his desire? Like, why does he want to do good things for other people? Because he's that guy, you know? He's just that guy. I don't know, I just want to help people. I think that's also like a valid thing. Want to help people. Want to help people. I guess maybe like the end of the story is like he's able to overcome everything with the help with every character that he kind of like, you know, a nice closing thing where everything kind of connects with each other. Maybe we can we are trying to kill the henchman, but he genuinely cares about them. It's like heroes and villains. He ends up ruining the people's lives to the dark comedy. Like the aftermath after, like, you know, destruction. Like, what you done? Like, my house is destroyed, man. Who's gonna pay for that? I'm not. Like, at least there's no monster here. Let's go. I guess there's another, like, a story about, you know, a hero that gets mistreated by people who don't understand the value, and then becomes like very bitter and then very sinister. Something like that. That be loses kid when they overcome the monster. Like, I mean, this is not like the story of like Homelander. It's just not like the story of that. uh, it's not that story. Homelander. But yeah, it's kind of fun to create stories. I mean, even like the most boring premise that you can have can be interesting. Like what's the most boring premise you can give me? Like a man walked into a house. A man walked into a house. I think is there like a more boring premise than that, or like somebody ate something? Like what's the most boring premise you can think about? Like a story that you can like summarize in one sentence. The most boring thing. A man just stand there. A Harris basically where the MC gets an overpowered skill. I guess that it's I guess I don't know if it's boring, but it's probably overplayed for sure. And then maybe that's make it boring, right? It's already overused. I think at the beginning, maybe like the first person who thought about this might be Lamb. That's so cool. But nowadays, I'm like, yeah, no, we good. We are good, man. Most boring, but I think even like that, we can make no. The thing, like what I don't know if I believe it, but I think it's possible to make any premise boring or exciting, uh, like exciting. Just you have to find the twist, you know, to find, oh, that's kind of interesting. For example, a harem isekai where the MC gets overpowered skills. Well, to make it, I guess, interesting, giving like some, okay, what's like, first things first, we have to find out what's the desire, you know. Like what's the hair like MC's goal, I guess. If the MC's goal is making a harem, I don't know if that's like his goal. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just finding like a harem. And to do that, he has to kind of like, you know, helping like people to get, you know, I guess to get laid. But that's the maybe that's that now the twist comes. He's just really bad at it, you know. Is it? But the MC has multiple personality disorder. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, yeah. And he just wants to be loyal to one person. True, true. And I guess depending on the personality, it kind of matched with the female lead, I guess, or with the depending like which female character he's with. He's very scary. He's very tough. He's very smart. And then, yeah, then the conflict exists then when the girls meet, and then, hey, why are you like not strong, or like why are you not like so smart anymore? I mean, that's kind of nice. That's like, yeah, we're cooking here again. Let's go. And then at the end of the day, it becomes like, I don't know. He has to face who is he really, you know. It's about a story who he really is, you know. Who am I? And in the end of the day, like all, like the thing what happens is, maybe maybe we don't fix him. Maybe the end of the story he goes crazy. Maybe, maybe like a bad ending. He goes full nuts. He goes bananas. Or maybe he's gonna kill like one of the, you know. And for the first time every day. Let's shot the fall in love for the first time every day. Oh, like with, I guess you don't have to be shitsu for that, I guess. And the support costs are tired of that. So brother, that stinks. Brother, that stinks. Yeah, I guess what happens is that maybe the supporting cast is trying to find a solution so they don't have to see that every day. I guess that's the desire. So they're trying to find a cure for it. I mean, it's like a fantasy, so that maybe finding like the greatest doctor in the world or something like that. And then the plot twist, you know, the female lead pretended to have short-term memory. Oh my god. or like the main character pretended to be Shitsu, you know. But he only played everything. That's a plot twist. But I don't know, man. I think like, I guess having like some disorder or like mental illness or like insecurities, I think that kind of brings the plot, works with the plot maybe. I'm not so sure, but yeah. And I can't find it. I don't know about that. That's a little gory for me, man. Happy ever after, man. Happy ever after. That's an easy kind, man. That's an easy kind. Happy end. A happy end. Oh, let's go. Ba 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 ba. Oh, okay, it's like that. Bam bam, ba ba bam. Well, every story, I mean, like every premise we can make every premise interesting. So it's really about how you tell the story and what to focus on. Or maybe the story with the main character, we are not really like speaking from a point of we are there, but it's more like a diary. It's like a diary that the person with the split personality wrote, you know? It's like that point of view. And you can see how his writing kind of changed, his writing style. Sometimes it's clean writing, sometimes it's very messy writing. And you can see like the personality comes through them. Hell yeah, man, that's kind of nice. Character development. I mean, to be fair, to have a the character must have some weaknesses to overcome, right? Otherwise, it's like, if it's like a perfect character, I don't know what to do with that, you know? A person who's very shy has to do like, you know, has to talk to a lot of, like a group of people or like present something. overcome like shyness or something like that. It's like the classic, no, if he or she doesn't speak up, somebody's gonna hurt. The character doesn't want to see other people hurt, so try to be, that was called, brave and start talking, you know. I guess it's like a confrontation between like what you want to see, like your desire and your fears clashing against each other. Because your fears, you're shy, you don't want to talk. But your desire is also you don't want to see your friends getting hurt. And then you overcome it, wow. And everybody's kind of happy. I know what you call that. It's a more like, you know, desire beats weakness kind of thing. Desire beats weakness. I guess as we can also see that by when, like when, no. What was it again? Like when a baby is in a car and like the mother's like getting like superpower kind of thing. The weakness is she's weak, but because her baby is under the car or something, like she gains like superhuman strength. That kind of thing. I mean, I guess it's also real life in that sense. Real life. What's the saying? Art imitates real life or something like that. Art imitates real life. Art imitates goddamn real life. Well, it's fun, man. It's fun thinking about that. Making stories. I mean, I'm gonna get better for sure in storytelling. Because I'm reading a book, guys. Ooh, how to make a story. So if I'm able to do that, it would be kind of nice. It's gonna be lit, guys. Gonna be a crazy writer, guys. Because in the end of the day, like, a story only works if somebody has desire, you know? Like, if you don't have desire to do anything, then it's just stagnant, like, you know? If you want something, then the story moves. Because only, like, if you want something, it really shows how far you want to go with it, you know? How much you're willing to risk. How much you're willing to sacrifice. Everything to get what you want. Or maybe it's then maybe reconcile that maybe, honestly, maybe you don't need it, you know? Or maybe you have as it, you know? And then you kind of like sad. And then maybe the story is about able to fully lock in, you know? How much you want to risk, you know? Coldplay. I need a superhero. A fairy tale bliss. Or something like that. A fairy tale bliss. But yeah, making stories is fun. And every story has like a structure to it, which is also very kind of nice. So you don't have to be talented to make a story. There's like things you can ask yourself to make the story good. I know I sound like I'm a really good writer, but I have never written a really good story, so I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I could be like a good con man, like the confidence I execute or like bring out. Although I have no idea what I'm talking about, is crazy. That's crazy. Just be confident, man, you know? Just be confident. So, what am I saying here is always taken with a grain of salt, you know? Moisture. Moisturize. Okay, that's shit funny. I open Discord and then I see the moisturizer with the Gojo purple. Okay, that's shit funny. Okay. That's so funny. That's so funny. Have you guys moisturized your skin yet? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Moisturize. Done. 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 Alright, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Shit is funny AF. I guess it's like, what is this actually? Oh, okay, the palm is here. Don't we see it there? Moisturize. Making you beautiful. Getting those pretty privileges going. Let's go. Always wanted those pretty privileges. But right now I'm just chopped. I am chopped, guys. I'm chopped. I'm Mr. Chopper. From One Piece. I don't know, maybe like Chopper has like good skin routine, maybe, you know? Maybe he knows something. He knows about like medicine, so maybe he's a dermatologist, you know? New draw perspective, bro? Yeah. Like, what do you mean by that? I mean, I can draw a box. That's what you want. That's what you're asking. Ooh, boxes. I like that. 2.3 point perspective. Ooh. But am I drawing perspective, bro? Am I? I don't know. Am I drawing perspective? Maybe. 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 Drawing some boxes. But like, would you be able to draw like a plane or a car in perspective? I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's I think not that difficult. Like, if you have already like the on the, I mean, I've never tried it, but let's see. If you have like the whole thing there, and then you just follow the perspective, I guess. Maybe like put like more there. I have to look up how to draw like how a car looks like the bell but maybe like something like that. Oh, yeah, a little smaller there. That's not bad. That's nice. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm not so sure. Like, well, like a car. Oh yeah, I guess I have to do like no, get a reference. If they give me like a reference, then I probably can draw that. I don't know, maybe like there's like there. Well, in the end of the day, it's just real like blocks. Like you have like maybe give it a little more bigger there here, you know. Did you study that book or How to Draw from Scott Robertson? Wait, which book? Like the book what I'm drawing is 1010. It's like a Chinese, I think Chinese guy. I think yeah. And then maybe like putting like I don't know something like there, you know. Adding something more to it. You know, it's just really like simple shapes, simple blocks. They kind of carve into. Maybe like there, here. And also like maybe let's give like a little bit down there. You like Kingdom Hearts? Yeah. Kingdom Hearts kind of nice, and then maybe like a little more bigger there, you know. You're welcome. But yeah, let's go back to that. Scott Robertson. But yeah, I think I have one of his book, but I'm not really like following his steps. I'm more like more intuitive than rather than doing everything from like how it's called everything technical, I guess. I am a what's called intuitive drawer, I guess. I am an intuitive drawer. At least that's what I believe to be my. I am. Like, I mean, I don't know. Can like I think not many people can do that. For example. to like rotate this shit here. Like a little bit more here. Kinda. Could be better. This is more intuitive, I guess. With now with Scott Robertson, it's more like, you know, you have like, I think that was like I have to do this again, but like that, and then find like the center line always like have like maybe like another plane. I think. Not so sure. I did once, but did I remember anything? Not at all. Not at all. Mm-hmm. All right. Moisturize. Don't have dry skin, guys. Dry skin. Not good. I don't know why I'm so confident. I'm like, I only started today with my skincare. Now I'm like preaching, yeah, all this stuff. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? So yeah, probably. Yeah, finish it. Let's the last 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and then call it a day, probably. Until then, you can enjoy my company, I guess. If you actually like that, I don't know. Enjoy my company. But yeah, I think one day I'm gonna probably doing a lot of. I guess one things I wanna for sure do one day is probably do all those famous art books, working through all those famous art books everybody's using. You high on moisturizer? Yes, yes, I am high on moisturizer. My skin is basically water at this point. Skin is water, guys. My skin is water. I'm basically... My skin is basically water at this point. Bum, 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 bum. Mm. Oh, this is kind of wrong here. High arm moisturizer. It's really like, why does it take so much time to draw something like that? I mean, I'm drawing it twice, so I guess if I just draw it once, then I would be probably already finished with everything. But that's not what I'm doing here. That's not what we do here. We go through the whole mile and try to really, I guess, remember in a short-term memory how things looks like actually. Be more mindful of it. Should go in the robbers. Be more mindful. Drawing a car. I mean, I can draw maybe a waifu for sure. Can draw a Makima. Or can I? Let's see. This is maybe a little bit too far apart. You know, let's see. No, almost correct. Almost correct. What's the mistake here? That's okay. The inner shape's a little bit wonky. Yeah, this should be a little bit more down there and down there. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. I want you in your room. You're probably entertained, guys, right? Peak entertainment. Bam, bam, bam. Done, done. All right. Peak entertainment. Are you entertained? No. Oh shit, bro. Gotta work on that, I guess. This is where storytelling and skincare comes into place. I should stop. Maybe like 10 minutes of silence. How about that? Would you like to have like 10 minutes of silence? Or you just draw? Oh, right there. Ten minutes of silence. Yes, please. I can't do this anymore. That's what I imagine you guys talking. Me just drawing with you. Hey, let's go. And then you posted on Discord, right? What you drawn on the stream. No, what's going on? the fuck's going on here? Moisturizer. Oh man, honestly, my skin is so smooth, bro. I'm happy. Hello. Okay, short break. Short lunch break, I guess. Take your time, guys. Can you hear that? ASMR feeding. Oh ja, classic. Crunchy it is. And the last one. One day for sure, man. One day. Because I don't put any shorts or something like that, I lose subscribers, man. I should actually do that. Oh, wow. Oh. The last part. Oh, wow. Let's finish the last boxes. Bam, 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 bam. All right, then 1, 2. How was it again? Here. Okay. Another one there. Looks good enough for me. Maybe I should do like, short stories. Some shots of my streams in general. Some clips. Nice, compact. Oh. No, okay. Let's see. You do short tutorials like Kawaii-san. Kawaii-san. If I were that good, then I would probably do it, you know. But I'm not that good right now. Okay. If I were that good, I would probably have done that. I think. But I mean, I can try. Like, there's always like a saying. There's already like a person who's worse than you that is doing what you wanted to do, you know? Type of thing. Type of beat, you know? So, I guess I can try. I'm not sure, but let's see if I actually do it. Alright. Yeah, close enough. Next to one. So you can learn from me, woohoo. And hopefully you don't learn something bad. Then 5 years later, you ruined me with your tutorials. Andy, god damn it. You and with your moisturizer. Look at that. Look at my drawing. All wet. Shit funny though, shit funny. He my favorite streamer though, man. Damn, my hands smell after cheese now. This is after smells like cheese because I ate cheese. Smells like cheese. I mean, I really like melted cheese. Melted cheese, whoever invented melted cheese, goated, bro. Goated. Thanks God. Thanks God for inventing melted cheese. Actually good, man. Actually good. Top tier snack. So true, man. So true. Like, if you don't think about the health aspect, goated, man. Goated. Cholesterol? No more, baby. I love cheese. I love melted cheese. High cholesterol, high cortisol, man. Compared to processed food, really? I mean, I have no idea. I'm just spitting. I have not fact-checked what I'm saying here, so I might be lying, you know? That's why, guys, it's always good to have, like, critical thinking, you know? Is moisturizing actually good for your skin, you know? It all goes back to skincare, you know? It's all back to skincare. Bam, bam. All right, going to finish that. We start with what we finished. Oh, no, we started, we finished. Not we finished what we started. What is that? We finished what we started, or we started what we finished. One of those twos. Yeah, well, like someone was talking about eating healthy. I can't remember who though. True, right? It's crazy. I'm like, you know, saying, do what I say, not what I do. Out of free jail card, baby. A man with no dignity, huh? Ballers. What's the word I'm looking for? Integrity, yeah, that's the word. A man without integrity, huh? Is a soulless man or something like that. Integrity. I think that's what we're missing nowadays. Integrity. But what is integrity, you know? Maybe I should just get like the Google definition. Integrity. I think that's nowadays we're missing. Integrity. No more lying, only truth. I think we had that conversation about like a world where nobody is able to lie. Kinda crazy, man. Would you want to live in like that world? You can't lie anymore. Can't lie anymore. A world where everything. Oh, what do you mean by that? Like this is like when you have like a test, you just gamble it. Like it doesn't matter if you know the answer. It doesn't matter of like how good your gotcha is. I don't know if I want that. Like imagine you studied very hard for it, and then yeah, you just got, you know, you just got bad luck. I'm sorry to tell you, you failed. And I'm like, what? I got every answer correct. Well, your gotcha says 0 out of 100, you know? Sorry to tell you that you failed. That's bullshit. I guess to make it more interesting, make it like more like not only gotcha but more gotcha and skill, like 50-50, I would say is more interesting. Or like maybe 80-20. 80% gotcha, 20% skill. That's like a kind of like Marching Soul kind of style of Mahjong. I don't know if you ever played Mahjong, guys. That's that kind of thing. We don't get you don't get fucked by like luck, but you can save yourself a little bit with skill. Is this like a hand? Yeah, this should be like here and then down. Here and then down. Okay. Save yourself. But yeah, a Kakeguryu is actually, this was really, it's very nice. And why are you making me like, why are you doing, what's with the lore, bro? The lore expands, I'm a homeless margin guardian, yeah. And as long as you don't beat me, you live in like in the purgatory or some shit like that. Homeless, it's an interesting character. Yeah, homeless Andy, the homeless Andy, the character with his moisturizer and domain expansion skincare. Purple hollow moisturizer. I'm into the funny. It is funny, not gonna lie. It is funny. Let's see, actually. Yeah, okay. Shit is funny though, man. I guess that's gonna be my lore, you know. I guess honestly that's gonna be my VTuber lore, you know. Maybe make a VTuber like a homeless character, you know. I guess that would be kind of interesting, right? Kind of like, oh, okay. It's more like here. I guess that's I guess quality, you know. I just make him can be the order if you don't miss some goal. Honestly, yeah, that would be funny, yeah. Why is your character like that? Well, I got not I didn't hit the sub goal now, like I lost all the money, man. Yeah, it's like funny lore actually. Funny. Yeah, it's okay, man. That's overlap there. Okay. Making lore history here. Let's go, man. Making lore history. The homeless artist with his skincare routine. The only way you are able to like sleep is just before you go to sleep. You have to do the skincare. Brush your teeth and be healthy. Sleeping at reasonable hours, you know. Yeah, that's funny, man. That's funny. Shit funny though, man. Getting the hee-hees and the ha-has. Bang, bang. Oh yeah, I'm getting quicker with those copies, which is nice. Well, both one limb and the copy mirror it. When would it make sense to copy and mirror one hand instead of drawing it? I've seen some people do that for the drawing, but they're only both drawing one limb and then they copy and mirror it. It really depends on actually if you want to do the work. Guess I think that's it. Like if you wanna no, save you some work, I mean you can just copy it. If it's like a similar pose, for example, if it's just like that, you know, like those kawaii poses. Oh, I was like, hey, here. Or is it? Yeah, here. Is it word? No, like that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. I guess if I have like some like a kawaii pose like that. And you just don't want to like, you know, do the whole thing again. Then I think it's you just take that and then mirror that. Oh, wait a minute. Take that. This is like... Is this one here? And boom, there you have it, you know. So I don't have to do this. Now you can just adjust a couple things here, you know. And there you have it. I guess that's what I think what they would do, and like you know, have like that like kawaii kind of thing. I guess. I mean, I'm not so sure. That's what I would do, you know. Like, personally, I would just do the whole thing on my own, you know. I would do this again because it's good exercise, nonetheless. So. Meows. And then I guess here, there, and then. I don't know, like here. Like that. No, please, you need to draw more. It's always a need. It's more like, do you want to draw? You know, that's the better question. Meow. Oh, maybe let's give like here. It's a little bit too realistic hands for my taste. That was a little bit too big here. It's always, I know, this pose, it's always an anime. Really? I mean, I did the pose right now, but nobody's gonna see it. Haha. Haha. Well, you can, you know, can't prove that. So then there. I can take that, 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 that orange. Never seen that. I mean, probably you have to go to anime conventions, probably. But yeah, this is like, I guess a good example of like when the style doesn't really mix well, you know. This is too much realism. Because I would have to do a little bit small, like something like that. Probably. Maybe more. And again, it would be kind of nice if I get like some reference. I'm doing this shit from my imagination, so that's like that. It's like my hands from too detailed compared to the rest of the. Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing this right now. And like maybe like some. Of course, doesn't have to miss that, you know. With hands, yeah, that guy. Coloring her face. I've not seen that. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, maybe it's also a little bit too big. Like, what's the rate? Like, I think it's like a little bit too big. Yeah, like some better that. Now we get in there. Oh. Or maybe like that. All right, and maybe like I like one here, there. It's maybe like maybe twin tails, you know. Oh, let's make this a little bigger there, you know. There you have it, man. There you have it. You kawaii kind of esque girl. There you have it. That's why I learned art, you know, so I can draw something like that, you know. That's why my grandpa went to war, you know, or something like that. That shit. That's why he went to war for that shit. All right, go back again. That was a nice, I guess, detour. It was a nice detour. Random, what's random? Random facts. Alrighty. Okay. Almost last box, and then we finish for the day, I would say. It's like the what's the English name for like almost the last one? Like what there's like specifically, it's like the day after tomorrow or something like that. It's kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So what's the like in the almost the last one? Is there like a specific English word for that? Is this right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Penultimate. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think that's the word. Hey, a new English word. Let's go. We take those. That's a pretty old word. How do you know that? Second to last. Ah, yeah, maybe that's the second to last. That's the word. Yeah. Yeah. That was the one. That was the one. That was the one. Second to last. That's the word I was looking for. But we can also use penultimate. Is that how you say? Penultimate. Penultimate.
Penultimate.
Penultimate. Second last, yeah, second last, yeah. Second to last. Penultimate. I mean,
Penultimate.
there's a word for everything, huh? If it doesn't has a word, then you just invent a word for it, I guess. That's language, baby. That's language. I mean, yeah, like I think every language has that, right? I think every language has it, probably. At least that's what I like to think about. Think it. I guess if it's like a very ancient language, then probably not. Or maybe even maybe they have like something like that because it's so ancient. So I don't know, man. But I think every language has something like that, probably. I was surprised if it doesn't. Like it would be like I would be like, wow, okay, they don't have that. Crazy. Oh, okay. Almost correct. Crazy, they don't have that, huh? I think Latin has a lot of words. I mean, everything is kind of originated from there, right? So, yeah, the most. I don't know. Maybe. Just maybe. And after all, you might wonder more. uh. Just maybe. And after all, you might wonder more, right? Now we're going with the last box. Let's go. Didn't expect that it would take so long. It's always like 3 hours for one goddamn like box drawing. I mean, I'm doing the couple more, but holy shit, am I slow? Like, there's another 3 hours, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess another 12 hours of hand drawings. Let's go. Let's go. God damn, am I slow. But I guess when you just do random things and just talk and not really focus that much, and just draw some hands, I guess it makes sense why I'm slow. Or maybe it's just like copium right now. Maybe a lot of copium. Coal and pium. And any lower. No, I don't mind that actually. I really like talking with people in the chat, so I don't mind at all. Because I don't have to go into what's called schizophrenic, you know. The first of me, the fifth one. Well, let's don't compare each other. Just compare yourself, you know. That's the best thing. But yeah, I think it's better like people talk in the chat. Otherwise, I have to go into my schizophrenic personality and just have like a one-man podcast. I don't know if that's interesting for you guys. So what did we do today? Well, we have that, you know. Now start like rambling some shit, which I normally do at the beginning of the stream because I don't know what to. I have to get like into the whole mindset, the whole goddamn mindset. But yeah, I don't mind that actually. So I appreciate that. I mean, thing is like people are taking their time off and watching me rambling. You know, I think that's very appreciated. You know, you could have spent that time more, I guess, differently. You know, instead of spending it on me, which I appreciate. Appreciation, you know. I appreciate. So you don't have to apologize, you know. You don't have to apologize. Maybe I should apologize for me being so a little bratty, I guess. All right, let's go. The last one. Huh? Did I run the wrong one? Oh, it's okay. The right one. Is it? Yeah, okay. One, two. So never apologize by being a shadow, you know. Don't do it. Okay, nice. Okay. Alright, this should be like down there, but otherwise the whole thing is alright. Yeah, this is a little bit down there. But there's the palm. This is correct. Yeah, this is also correct. Okay. I go like there. Yeah. It's like that. It's like different. It's not 100% correct. It should be like a little bit down there. It's like it's going to come down there. Alright, and then yeah, okay. And with that, let's go. We finish the whole goddamn boxes there. Let's go. Damn, it's a lot of boxes. Look at this. Right. I guess the more you draw, the better you get, I guess. And then you have to kind of figure out how to apply it, and then you're Gucci. Yeah, and tomorrow we're making that, and then the last one. That'll be interesting. But I think that's it, guys. I need to take Dominik. It's a little late, yeah. So, I mean, or you keep it like that, you know, or keep it like that until Christmas. But yeah. Well, so thank you for watching. See you guys next time. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye bye. See you next time.